Hi, I'm Walker Fults, and today let's look at a question that sometimes people ask. Why do police ask me such difficult questions? I feel like when I'm talking with police, I'm being interrogated. Well, that's exactly right. That is what police are trying to do, trying to interrogate you, trying to get information, evidence out of you so that they can then go ahead and charge you with a crime. After all, another name for police is law enforcement. So it's no wonder that they're trying to put you in a stressful situation where their authority is on display so that you will then consent, confess to breaking the law. So remember, if the police are asking for your consent to a search, respectfully say no, decline. If they come up to your vehicle and say, do you mind if I look around? Is it all right if I come inside your house and look for something? Always decline. It is never in your best interest to say yes to that, because even if you don't have anything, you'll spend 45 minutes tearing up your car. It's just not worth it. So it's not because you have anything to hide. It's because you have nothing to gain and everything to lose. How about police trying to interrogate you and ask you to confess to breaking the law? So an obvious point bears repeating. Never confess to breaking the law. Even if you feel like they've got you dead to rights on something, there will be a time later in the due process of the law for your attorney to get that out in exchange for a good deal. But if you're interacting with police in the moment, just decline to incriminate yourself and never confess. So sometimes if police say, do you know why I pulled you over? Something like that. They're actually asking you to say, well, I know I was speeding, or well, you saw what I had in my car. Just politely decline to answer that question. Say something like, I always try to follow the law, and leave it at that. You don't have to give long-winded answers. Don't start talking about why you think maybe they pulled you over, what the answer to a question like that could be. It's important to remember, though, that police work does attract people that like authority. They like to have authority over others. And so the quickest way to make a police officer hot is to challenge their authority. That will just lead to you getting arrested. So do you have the right to do that? Yes. Is it in your best interest? No. Remember, respect leads to de-escalation, and challenge leads to arrest. So keep that in mind. You'll keep yourself out of a lot of trouble.